Wow.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Okay,
I got it.
nice.
Got it.
If,
Yeah.
okay, guys. As usual, I'm Jose from TNT. That I believe this immersions is a fun, effective, natural, and many other things to improve our English. About myself, I'm Jose. I live in Tatiba City, small town, and my favorite hobby is just stay with my family. I spend a lot of time outside out of my house, and as I could, I stay with them. I think is the best thing that I do. And I am 32 years old, and I am engineer. Let's see. I will start with Jefferson Vieira, and this is old friend. I've seen him maybe 2 years ago, but now it's it's not my favorite guest, but it's my friend from that I built it from YouTube in TNT. So Jefferson, could you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, my friend. I used to say I've got a friend. You, my friend now. I'm Jefferson. I live in Goiânia, Goiás. I'm economist, professor of Catholic University of Goiás. It's a pleasure to be here to talk about personality.
Nice, guys. Jefferson is a special economic specialist, and he has a lot of experience about life, about family, and it's always especially to be him with us. Be welcome, Jefferson.
Thank you
So,
for having me.
yeah, be fair. So, I'll jump in with Kleber. Kleber Junior, your turn. Could you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, I'm Kleber. I live in Palmas, Tocantins. I'm I have 25 years old. I live with my parents, my brother, and I have a car. I
Nice.
have a motorcycle. I am uh, software engineer. I I work in my home and sometimes I like to practice for uh, exercise in the gym. Uh,
Okay, nice. A lot of
it's
things.
yeah, it's a pressure uh, stay here with
Okay,
us.
nice. Did you born in Palmas, Tocantins State, Kleber?
Sorry,
No
repeat
problem.
please.
Okay, did you born in Tocantins, in Palmas especially?
Born
Yes.
what
Did you
born?
born, for example,
Yeah.
always
I
live in Tocantins?
no. I
No?
born in Formosa, Goiás.
Okay, Formosa. Yes, I know both places. It's different because Formosa, Goiás, most of the time is humid, but Tocantins like dry weather.
Yeah.
Okay, be welcome, Kleber. So let's see, Jefferson Martins. I don't know. I could call Jefferson Vieira as Jeff and Jefferson. Yes.
No
Okay.
problem.
Okay. Your turn,
Uh,
Jefferson.
You can
I'm
call me
Jeff,
Jeff Boy too. No problem.
Okay.
Jeff Boy. Nice. So, my name is Jefferson, Jefferson Martins. I live in a little city of the interior of São Paulo, called like Corumbataí. It's near from Rio Claro, and Corumbataí, Itatiba is near.
Okay.
I have been working as a software developer too since 2015. In this moment, I'm living with my parents, but probably in the next week, I will move to live alone because I bought my new apartment and it was already delivered. But I'm trying to change something at my
Yeah.
new
Yeah. Yeah.
apartment, and I probably in the the end of this month or maybe in the beginning of the in February, I will move it to live alone. I'm very anxious
Yeah, I
to
feel
live
you.
alone because I think that I need to live just a little in a lonely moment, try to
Yeah, yeah,
feel what this experience. So
yeah. I
I
think it will be a big experience for your life.
yes, I'm sure that. So
Yeah,
I'm very
nice.
anxious for this. So that's it.
I hope you figure out and overcome everything that you are anxiety or are scared about that.
Oh yes, yes. I, I'm sure that, but in the same time, uh, I I'm having I'm traveling a lot, so every month I'm in a new state or in a new city, for example. So I'm always in a lone way, but to give this opportunity to live literally alone to my in a new apartment with my only on bills, for example, it will be the first time, I think.
Okay, nice, nice.
Thank
Thanks so
you.
much, Jefferson. So, Herbert, your turn. Could you introduce yourself for us, please?
Uh, I'm Herbert. I'm 27 years old. I live in São Paulo, and I work in financial department in a consultant company. But in long term, maybe this year, try to make a transition career. And one
Okay,
of the goals is to work with data analytics. The one of the goals of the before to be first to be a data analytics and after the future long term with more experience work with data science. So um, about me is one of the goals of my
okay,
career.
okay. I hope you achieve also your transition career, Herbert.
Thanks.
Thank you. I will start with you, Herbert. Could you read for us the first question, please, and the answer?
Okay, so can for does it, when I
Yeah, yeah. When you drop it, you lost the question.
job,
Are you send again? Okay.
okay.
Very.
First, is it possible to judge a personality by their appearance? Um, to say everybody just for not say everybody, but most of the people just for the appearance. It's
Yeah, yeah. It's true.
of course it, since the hair or the height of the person, the face, we judge, of course.
Yeah,
So
especially the clothes.
it's possible, yes. I think not spoil, it happens. So
Yes.
when
Have you already judged, especially the person from the hair, from the I don't know
yes,
the clothes? Yes.
yes, yes. Of
Okay.
course, not necessarily it's my perception is correct,
Okay.
but
Okay. Yeah.
we judge
Okay.
the thing natural for human.
Okay. And Jeffy, what is your opinion about that?
Yes, I think it's possible. It's very common, especially in Brazil. You judge the personality by based on the appearance, but I think it's not accurate. I think it's not
Okay.
so
Yeah.
good. But this interfere a lot. For example, when I walk in, the guys used to say, old guy, I retire all the time, ask the same question. Come on, guy.
Yeah.
That's mean that's I'm not good to be working now. Oh, come on.
Come
I
on.
think
Yeah.
I think this is not so good. When you see black people, I think it's the same. Unfortunately, you see the black guy, and
Yeah.
can you see that this black guy wearing this kind of clothes or using a lot of things? I think it's not the reality. And sometimes when you see somebody, it's not handsome or beautiful. I think is the same. How can I work? How can I have a dialogue with this kind of people? I think it's
Yeah,
not so good.
yeah,
And for me, this is terrible, terrible. But unfortunately, in Brazil, it's as you said, it's very common. So
yeah,
to change this, I think you must to change the our culture. You must to understand someone personality. This require a deep interaction and observation, and change with more level of education in Brazil.
yes. Unfortunately, that the time we are living now, we are facing awkward situation that you said by appearance, by hair, by color of skin, you know. Yeah, it's not so good. Okay, thank you, Jeff. So let's jump to Jefferson.
So, I used to say that it's very normal to judge by phrase. It's very normal, and because when I was kid, we are learning with the society that oh my gosh, that person seems like a homeless. That person seems like a poor or a rich, for example. So it's very common. So it's a natural way, unfortunately, today, it's a natural way to judge. For example, every day I'm I stopped to think about this because oh my gosh, I'm judging that person, but I really
Yeah,
don't. I really don't know that person. For example, there and there was a situation 3 months ago. I think I was on the bus station, and next to me there was a girl with a smartphone, and this girl goes to the bus and forgot the smartphone, and I didn't see, and suddenly appears another guy that in that moment that I did like Romulus uh,
yes,
and took the smartphone and said, "Is it you? No, isn't it mine?
yeah,
It isn't mine. But I think it's that girl on the bus. This guy running uh, atrás do
yeah,
ônibus,
yeah, yeah.
running.
Back
I don't remember.
to the
Uh,
bus.
running until the bus.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, and he stopped the bus and gave it back to the smartphone to that girl. Oh, and I stopped to think. Oh my gosh, uh, I
That is a
I
good
didn't
hurt.
I didn't believe it in that situation. Oh my gosh, it's so different to me because I saw another guys that is probably will stolen that
Yeah,
smartphone and isn't the happen in that moment. So, oh my gosh, I really need to stop to judge in a
yeah,
natural
yeah.
way,
Me
and
too.
it's very common. But I try every day to stop thinking and try to judge another person. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
yeah. I don't
I
know. As Jeff said for us, the culture from Brazil, it's so boring. I mean, as myself, do you know, always the time judging someone that I really don't know about nothing, you know? It's so
exactly.
okay. Thank you, Jefferson and Kleber. What about you?
I agree with to Jefferson's. Uh, I like the word the Jefferson here used. It accurate. It's not accurate because uh, um, we have a estado, populated estado, not judge a book for the cap. Uh, and I think it's dangerous because we we can uh, judge uh, wrong the person, and after surprise
Yeah,
for the first.
got shocked.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think so.
nice. Thank you, Kleber. So the second one, Jeffy, do you know someone or do you think that it's possible to change our personality?
Yes, we have a lot of big examples in Brazil about politicians
Yeah,
that they changed a lot to to win to be run for president, for example.
yeah,
And in my case, I changed a lot my personal group, my personality in pandemic situation. I changed a lot. I remember the way that I treated my students before the pandemic crisis, and then in pandemic crisis, and now after pandemic crisis. That's terrible. We have a
yeah,
lot of guys with problem with mental health. Terrible,
mental. Yeah,
but we need to work with this. So I try. I have to try. I have efforts towards self improvement, and I think this can is changing a lot my personality, and I
yes.
think this is good. And the other, you can change your personal growth by experience. When
Okay, nice.
you were getting old, you have a lot of experience by your life. When you're too young, and then medium, and then I can't consider myself old, but some something
Yeah,
considered. But
yeah,
I'm teaching now. I have a lot of things. I'm writing articles and so on. But this experience, it's so nice because you gonna to change by the time, and you change, especially when you have you have a big deception, or you have something that hurt you a lot.
okay,
This is
okay.
what they call in Minas Gerais, né?
Yeah,
Yeah. You improve your life by hurt, yeah.
yeah, by heart, of course. And okay, good point, Jefferson. And thank you for bringing this experience for us. So, Herbert, what about you? Guys, just a minute. I will jump to the rule number three because the guys are in two guys, but it's still this conversation. Please, just maybe 45 seconds, okay? Go on, Herbert, please.
Question two, what question?
Number two, please.
Okay, okay. Is it possible for a person to change their personality? Yes, yes. I think it's possible to change personality because I think since during life we change some a little about personality because we have a lot of deals, challenges, we have goals of life, so we naturally change uh, the personality. I think, but I think when we get older, more older, I think it's more difficult to change personality. I think, but I think it's possible. It's to change personality.
Oh, I will try to guide it now. In my opinion, I believe it deeply that is it possible to change it, but it's a hard way to do it because normally when you have a specific personality, you born in and grew up with this in a root way in your life, for example. So it's so hard to change it, but you can improve for a new personality in your life. Okay, you can add a new personality and try to improve together. But your main personality, to me, I believe deeply that it will follow with you until you're gonna die. For example, I think that's it. But I think it's possible to improve your personality. In the same way that you are improving your personality, you are changing your personality too. Okay, so in a good way or in a bad way, it will be your choice. Thank you, Jeff.
Jeff,
I answered. Yeah.
yes, you have your answer. So please read the third question for us and answer, please, Jeff.
Okay, my friend, what are the main personality difference between man and woman?
Yeah, do you believe that there are a lot of different personality?
I think it depends the societal expectation, the cultural norms. It depends the part of Brazil or the rest of the world. I think you have it's very different if you think about the
For
Muslim.
example, yeah, from
Mostly,
emotion.
for example, mostly the men can do a lot of things and women not. But
Yeah,
yeah, but in Brazil, I think it's changed a lot. But we have some just a tiny difference. For example, I think women are more sensitive and
yeah,
more emotional about a lot of things, and the men are more rude, more cruel about a lot of decision. And I see this, and the men I think have less patience about a
yeah,
lot of things. You can
yeah,
decide very quickly, and the women used to think a lot can so uh, she can recognize the individuals very widely and so on. But
yeah,
I don't like to oversimplify. It's terrible. But unfortunately, as again, unfortunately, it depends, as I said, depend the cultural norms, depend the part of the state or the level of knowledge, the level of education that you live it. The higher education, I think it's less. You can have this kind of difference, personality difference, but the others is sometimes not so good, terrible.
yes. That I would talk about the emotionality, feelings. There is some difference about the women and and men, you know, because I don't know. Nowadays, most of the people, maybe as you said, during the pandemic, got some disease, you know, and I think that they feel more or the emotional feelings maybe raised a lot. The from I don't know. It's my point of view, but yeah, um, I think when you know exactly the personality that the people have, you know, you can deal about it. I don't know if the people is so angry or the people are struggling with something. You can deal about it to become, I don't know, more smoothly from them. Because, as you said, Jefferson, the pandemic brought for us a lot of things, good and bad. Thank you, Jeff. So, Kleber, what about you? Do you think that there are some difference between men and women?
I think yes. In general, woman is more sensitive, more emotional, and more fragile, but it's not a role
It's not
because
a role, yeah.
yes, uh, there are exceptions, and
Okay.
I agree with Jefferson Vieira. And depends the level of education, level of the knowledge, and men in general is more rational and logic, but it's not a role too. It it
Okay.
there are men's more emotional or fragile than women.
Okay. Do you
So
think that it could be improved? For example, the women that are so emotional could be improved, especially this personality.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
I will try to say more slow. Do you think that from feelings, emotionality, feelings, do you think that could be improved? Or if you are emotional, get guys and always the time cry, or I don't know, you feel frustrated about something, do you think that this feeling could be improved?
In the men's,
The women or men's?
yes, I think their characteristic personality is possible to improve them.
Yes. Do you have some idea or do you have some experience that you improve it?
Uh, I improve my uh, emotional control.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I think
Nice.
it's
Nice.
possible.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Kleber. And Herbert, your turn, please. Herbert, you are there?
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you
You're
hear me?
back. Yeah, I can. The
What
question number third. Yeah.
the main personality?
Yeah. Do you think
Uh,
that there are some different?
yes, there. I think women are tends to be organized okay,
Yeah, be
compare
organized.
compare men, and men maybe try to his car minds. I think
Yes. Be a risky guy. Herbert,
risk.
yeah, you brought this topic that women be more organized than men. Do you think that it is this is because the women born as a doing a clothes chores, I mean clean their house or something like that?
Don't know how to explain.
Okay,
Maybe there are more details in some case. I think,
okay. Sometimes
but
perfectionist.
it's but difficult to
Okay, okay, okay,
perception of me.
okay. Thank you, Herbert. And Jefferson Martins.
So I'll try to answer your question that you asked for the Harvards.
Yeah,
Uh, yes, probably is it the main reason of the normally we judge it about that men is more organized than men
yeah,
because when you have a daughter, a little daughter, probably you will try to learn uh,
to guide.
to
Yeah,
to guide her to, oh, you could wash the dishes, try
yeah.
to
Do the
clean
household
the
chores.
house.
Yes,
Exactly. So it's very normal and isn't normal nowadays. I'm not sure, but I think it continues that isn't normal to delegate this task for a man, for example.
yeah,
I'm not agree with this role. Okay, I prefer that both could do the same thing. Okay, since when both are kids, and I think that is it the best way that we can live together, and try to answer the main question too for the main personal difference between. I think that the men normally try to be more directed to the point, more, I don't know if the right word, but more rude, more strict, and the women normally will try to be more kindly, uh, more empathy with the task. For example, oh, if you need to finish this task until the end of the day, oh, please try to finish it because I need to use it in another presentation, for example. In a man, normally, oh, guy, send me this until 2 hours, please, because we need to finish. So it's more strict. So normally the woman get more ability to talk with another people in a better way too. So, for example, a woman that's is a leader of the team probably will be better than the man.
The
Depend of the
man. Okay.
situation,
The
depend of
situation. Yeah.
the context, but nowadays, in my opinion, in my company, for example, it's very normal to see this situation.
Yes. I just told you guys about this this point of view because my mother my grandmother said to me, "You are responsible for your family, and your wife just a household task." And I falei, okay, I think that is I think old person just think about this, this difference. Okay,
You must pay the bills, okay.
yeah, you must pay the bill and let your wife doing the house task. Okay, so Jefferson Martins, just grab this you. Could you read the next one, please?
Yes, number four. What's the best aspect of your personality? Oh my gosh. I consider by myself that I'm so boring sometimes
No,
because
but there is something good into yourself.
I try to be kindly with everyone.
Kindly, okay.
Yes, because for example, I think that if you be more kindly with another person, even that you doesn't know that person, that
Yeah,
you don't know, you could be receive this
the same
kindly
treats.
way,
Yeah,
yes, the same treat in another moment, and it will be better to you to receive a good treat. So I think I I always try every day to be more kindly. So today I will be more kindly than yesterday. So I will learning a new thing, and then I can explain to another way in a better way. For example, if I know this today, I will try to explain about this in a better way for another person, even if I don't know that person or not, for example, and I will try to share it. uh, I believe deep believe so much in this strategy, in this
strategy. Yeah, could be
concept. Yeah,
concept.
I think
Okay,
that's it.
thank you. What about you, Jeff? What is your best personality or aspect of
Like
you?
an old guys and professor, I think it's engaging conversation.
Yeah,
I
no, no,
love
no, man. You're not a old guys, man.
I love to talk too much. My wife and my daughters used to say, "Come on, guy, you talk too much. You talk with everybody all the time, all the time." But I love this because I have a lot of information, so I can provide information all the time. And they are asking me a lot of questions, and I love to answer questions about economics and other aspects of life. I love all of this. About export, for example, I love to talk about export because I love to play soccer. And I support Vila Nova. You know Vila Nova because you live it here in Goiás.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's not so good, but what can you do? It's
yeah. Of
like,
course.
yeah,
Nice. And are you still play with football with your friends?
yeah. Do you
Yeah.
remember the name of my team?
Yeah, no, I can't recall, but
Yeah, it's
I remember
Sucatão.
about Sucatan.
Sucatão.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sucatan. Yes,
this
nice.
is the best thing of Brazil.
Yeah, yes. Okay, thank you, Jeffy. So,
Okay.
Kleber, your turn. Tell me about tell me us about your best aspect personality.
The best is difficult to define the best aspect, but I think I try be polite and com calm person, comprehensive.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
Comprehensive, yes. Are you a
uh,
good, yes. Are you a good person with kids, with a child?
yes.
Yes,
I
nice.
I I I try be a lovely person, mainly with my parents and my
Okay.
girlfriend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Me
that's
too.
it.
All the time you be good with my wife. Thank you, Clever. Herbert, please.
I think about specific specific in career. I say think I'm analytical. Uh, you work with numbers, analyze numbers. It's
Yeah,
a
I
good.
have no idea how can I say when the person is a good analyzer, is with a number or I don't know.
Not, it should be logical, relate with
Ah, lógico.
information,
Okay,
not
nice.
necessarily not necessarily numbers.
Okay,
And I think social
Herbert.
life, you know, and other aspect of life, listen is to listen other people and try to
Okay,
listen, but listen with that you are worried, make attention. Think key quality that I have.
okay, okay. Thank you, Herbert. So, guys, it's almost the time's over, but let's try to answer more one question. Jeff, as long as I see you, I will pass to you the just choose some question that you'd like to answer for us, please.
The question. Yeah.
Yes.
I really don't know. That's a good. Maybe seven.
Okay.
How can you make sure our children? No, I think it's not so good. No, it's not for us.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe the eight because I'm an older
Okay.
guy, older
No,
generation.
you're not our generation. No way.
Okay, let's skip to number eight. Are young people today more selfish than the older generation? Why? Yes, the answer is yes.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the guys from the old generation they like to share knowledge, share conversation, share the cars, and share a lot of things. And today I think I see a lot of guys, especially from the new generation, they can share a lot of things. Just think about your TikTok, think about your smartphone, think about this is my car, this is my smartphone. I don't like to say this. I don't like to say this is my book, this is our books, because I have a lot of books here and I love to share with everybody. But unfortunately, the generation are more selfish, and I think this is not good for our society because I don't believe in individual personality
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
various just think about yourself and about narcissism. I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
like narcissism. I don't like this kind of thing.
Yeah. Me too. And yes, today exactly I faced some situation about selfish. Do you know? I was talking about to fixing some problem, and there is a group that to the main purpose is to help you about everything, and just send a message. How can I fix this problem? And the young generation said, oh, send by email. Okay, but what is email? Or what, who I can send? You know? Oh my God. Okay, Jeff, thanks so much. So, Kleber, what about you? Do you agree with Jeff about the young generation?
Yes, I agree. I think the technology is the mainly the social social
Social medias, you could say.
social medias, yes. They influence the person to think mainly in self,
Okay.
in the opinion or what the another person people is think about me, and it's reflect in another areas the life, and
Yeah, yes.
eh, so the individual uh, make being the selfish uh, with in the another areas too.
Okay. Thank you. Great. So, Jefferson Martins.
Oh, I'm agree with my Shara, with
Yes.
Jeff, because today the new generation is more superficial. For example, Cristiano, you said about the example of the email. So the main answer of this young guy, for example, is very superficial. So it isn't a proactive way. For example, you
Yeah.
could say to this email, you could mention that you have this, and that problem, for example. So I have a miss. I don't know if I could say this one, but for example, I'm considered very proactive. For example, I'm have a problem with this situation. Okay, let's go. Let's try to finish. Let's try to fix it, and then I will try to sit with you. Oh, let try to describe the situation, and we try to gonna think together about the situation. And with the young generation, I didn't see this situation. I don't. I don't present this situation with a young situation. For example, I'm a team leader and I had a team to manage, and there are some guys that it's more young, and then I try to talk about it. Guy, you need to be more proactive. You try to describe better your situation, and you need to think what I did, what I need to do, what I could do. So try to think in these in these three questions, and try to answer for yourself. And maybe you'll have a new insight to finish, or you could try to bring to me in a better way. Try to resume your question and try to create these insights better. So I try to bring this subject to everyone that I talked, and try to explain the three main questions that you could use in anything in your life: what I did, what I do, what I could do. So I think you could use in your life and try to be better and try to help another person using these questions too. So I always try to use this uh, knowledge maybe uh, with another person's uh, people. Sorry.
Okay. Good point, Jefferson. Thank you for bringing for us. Please, Herbert, your turn.
Yeah. What? Sorry, what question? At five,
Number eight,
eight,
please.
eight. Okay.
Yes.
Are young people today more self than older generation? The impression, I don't, maybe not, I think. I think the, know how to explain, but I don't know if the social media
Affect,
com-
yeah. Could
affect
be.
the comportment, like there are people
Yeah.
just wants to hate, there are a lot of hate, just the comportment, the behavior of hating, Kingar, I don't know what the translation is. It's increasing. It's increasing this type of comments in social media. So it's affects on the personality of selfishness of the people. So I
Okay.
believe because of this point.
Okay. Thank you. So, do you believe that young generation just be selfish because they are spending a lot of time from social media? If I as an understood.
Not the time of the necessary the time, but there was they do in social media. Of course, you use
O-
social media for the good ways, it's okay. But there are other people that use for just for hating. So
Okay.
maybe I think it's a point, but not. I
Okay.
think there are
Okay.
more. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Herbert. Thanks so much. So, guys, the time is almost over. But if you have a little time, stay with me. But I totally understand that if you need to go, free, feel free. But if you, as I said, have a little time, stay with me. So, guys, I just send the link survey to